Hey guys, Jim Park here, your funding specialist. So today I want to talk to you about equity, home equity line of credit, also known as HELOCs. So as you know right now, if you're a real estate investor or you currently have a house that has an interest rate that's below 4%, chances are you're not going to move, right? Because in order for you to sell right now and then buy another house, you're probably going to have to increase that rate to say 6, 7, 8%. But there is this thing called home equity that's sitting in your house right now. And, it's something that is readily available. Now, obviously, we don't want you to utilize equity in a way that's going to be detrimental. But there's two times where I always say using your equity, whether it's your investment property or even the house you live in, that's actually a good move. Number one, value add. What does that mean? Well, if you have a house that you're renting out or if you have a house that you're currently living in, to value add and increase the value of the house by improving three things: kitchen, floor, and bath. Okay, chances are that you could still use a brand new kitchen, new floor, and new bath. If you do that, then that value of the house is going to appreciate, because think about it: if you have a new kitchen, new bath, new floor, it's pretty much new house, right? So whether you decide to rent the house you live in now or sell, if you take care of it now, there's a good chance that when the rates do drop and you decide to either sell it or rent it, you're going to get top dollar because your house is already fixed up in a brand new kitchen, right? New countertops, new granite, new appliances, new bath, new floor. So the interior of the house looks really nice. Well, the HELOC that I want to introduce you to, okay, we call it a 5-day funding. Now, it doesn't qualify for everybody, but if you do qualify for this program, you could technically get funding from the time you apply to about 5 business days of actual money being wired to your account. How does that work? Like how? How does that even work? Well, we work with lenders right now that use blockchain for underwriting. So they use, the online information that where they don't actually come out to your house physically and do an appraisal. That's usually what takes the longest for them to make an appointment. Appraiser goes out there, appraises a house, and next thing you know, you're 2 weeks out. Well, the minute you apply, it goes through all this, data analytics and comes up with an estimated value, kind of like Zillow in a way, right? So with that figure, along with what you owe, it will say, hey, this is how much you qualify for in terms of a HELOC, and takes your income and all that credit, soft pull credit, not hard pull. And then next thing you know, you're either going to get an offer or it's going to say, we apologize, but you don't qualify for this program. Now, if that happens, then I do have other sources that's more conventional, traditional underwriting, where they do have to do an appraisal and take a little longer. But at least you're going to know ahead of time by using this new program that you actually qualify for a HELOC and get possibly funded in a week or so, right? So this is something that I highly encourage you to at least take a look at and at least apply. There's no hard pull on your credit report. It's a soft pull. There's no cost to apply. And then just see, whether you have an investment property. For those landlords right now that have rental properties that can definitely use some value add, this would be a great way. Now, I do add one more additional benefit to this. Now, anytime you take a HELOC or second mortgage, you're increasing the monthly payment, right? So you have the first payment plus the second payment. What I usually do is I say, okay, is there any room in the HELOC to be able to consolidate some debt? I know most people, and if you're one of them, you have debt, right? You have monthly obligations that you have to pay every single month, and it takes a long time to pay off. But through this HELOC, okay, not only can we possibly get you enough money to value add, new kitchen, new bath, new floor, but also enough to where you can consolidate some debt. So let's say your new second mortgage payment $700, okay? But if we can pay off enough debt to eliminate that $700 that you would pay anyways, whether you did this HELOC or not, then it's pretty much a wash. Okay, so that way the HELOC payment goes to value add without increasing your overall housing payment that you would have had anyhow. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. And this is something I highly encourage you to take a look at. Okay, give it a shot. Like I said, there's no cost to apply. There's no obligation. And the only thing, the best case scenario, hey, here's, something that you qualify for, or this program's not for you. At least you gave it a shot. Okay, so click the link below, take a look. You can reach out to me if you have any questions, and go take a look. Home equity, here we go.